That was actually pretty sweet. feel like you kind of broke the bro code for mom. Me and Emmy are coming at him 100%. And now, if you guys can, strap on your helmets, because I know there's one guy who's coming at him harder than anyone else. It's, according to Mrs. Peters, my husband, Michael Stewart.
Thank you, Dave. Penny, for what it's worth, I'll happily take Andrew. He's 14 years younger than me. Ladies and gentlemen, your MC tonight, Dave Florin. He's working very hard tonight. As a reminder, if you did value a car with him, give him 15 minutes notice, and for God's sakes, tip him. He's wearing his tuxedo from high school tonight. My name is Tweeter, for those of you who don't know me. I've known Louis for 17 years. We knew each other before business school, and we decided to room together at Stanford. Louis showed up at Stanford with frosted tips in his hair. And at that point, I had to think about whether I could be friends with him anymore. But it was too late to change roommates, so here we are. When Louis and Abby got engaged, there was nobody more excited than me. I was so excited that I wrote my speech immediately. Unfortunately, 85% of it was about Louis finally losing his virginity on his wedding night. But the good news is, there still may be some truth to the rumor that Louis can make a woman pregnant just by looking at her. Abby's parents, Gary and Penny. Louis' parents, Nell and Malou. Thank you for everything that you've done for this weekend. And thank you for, we're all elated that your children found each other in an effort to create a race of Earth's fittest humans. Between their collective fitness levels, intelligence, Louis' boobs and Abby's height, humanity will have never known fitness is equal. Which is what makes Cincinnati a very interesting choice, because between Skyline Chili and the ice cream place and these donuts that we had today, I mean, this is maybe the most unhealthy city I've ever been in. It's so unhealthy that they've been corrupted enough to put Domino's gift certificates there. There you go! How is that possible? When Louis and I graduated from Stanford, Louis' parents, his sister Carla, myself and my mom took a trip down the California coast. It was a wonderful trip, and we really got to know each other very well. And my mom, like all moms, grew to love Louis. She loves Louis so much that for the last decade, every time I see her, she asks about Louis. How's Louis doing? Who's Louis' girl these days? Does Louis have a girlfriend? Finally, I had to say, Mom, enough! We didn't know if Louis likes girls. I would go, what do you mean? She would say, hasn't he ever had a girlfriend before? Well, no, Mom, we've actually never known him to date a girl. Well, what does he do when you go out? Well, it goes like this. Louis' friends all get really drunk and hit on girls and run around like crazy people. Louis actually takes the time to talk to women and get to know them and get their phone numbers, information. Then the next day, we can go to Louis and ask, who is this? Who is that? And he's immediately Facebook friends with everyone. He's still Facebook friends with girls that we met on trips from 10 years ago. 95% of the ex-girlfriends of everyone in this room. I saw him wish happy birthday to a girl that Hunter dated for 2 weeks in 2010 last week. Abby, I want to congratulate you this evening. You look gorgeous. You're marrying the man of your dreams. But mostly, I want to congratulate you for being in a love triangle for Louis' heart with Mark Anthony Cervantes. Actually winning. 75% of the people in this room have been in a love triangle with Mark Anthony Cervantes, and nobody has ever won. Undefeated in love triangles. I mean, we just assumed they would end up together. They were like a year away from common law. I mean, he did keep an apartment in the same building just in case something was wrong. Louis Abby's love story, which we just saw from Carla's video, started like so many Hollywood love stories. Boy is introduced to girl by a common friend over a shared love of running. Boy tries to meet girl. Girl stonewalls him and the meeting doesn't happen for months. Boy is invited to girl's birthday party at Barry's boot camp, only the girl didn't know if the boy was coming because he never opened the Evite. Boy nonetheless goes and meets her, briefly. Boy spends 20 minutes talking to the girl's father, Gary, in the locker room. And he says, you know what? A week later, maybe you should pay more attention to that boy in the future. She does not. They resolve to finally go out together sometime in the new year. Fast forward another 2 months. Again, this is your standard variety Hollywood love story. On Valentine's Day, boy sends the girl a selfie of him and some of his friends partying at Miami in a pool with the caption, thinking of you. As for Mina, the romance is dripping off the mantelpiece. How do you do it? They finally meet up, blah, 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 we're here. Abby and Louie, you have the best, nicest, most selfless person anyone in this room knows. He's enormously generous with his time, his presence, his energy. All the qualities that make him an outstanding friend will make him a wonderful father and husband. And look at this man. He hasn't aged a day since I met him. And confidence? He booked the wedding venue 2 months before you get engaged. Somehow, he's also gotten funnier over the years, which pisses us all off. And he's even a better version of himself with you. Louie, you hit the jackpot. You have a true partner in life. I always knew it would take an extraordinarily wonderful person to be your wife. And Abby is that and then some. She's kind, selfless, and enormously warm, and most importantly, you share the same values. You have built a life together that only grows more special by the day, and I congratulate you on the journey of marriage that awaits you. Melissa and I wish you nothing but the best, and we look forward to many wonderful memories together. Cheers. Cheers.
Nice speech. Anything to add?
That was the ending. So I can really turn this off and you guys can start gravitating towards the middle to clear out an empty space and make this look less awkward. Alright, let's go. Alright, that was the end. Hey, you have 3 speeches already? Alright, love you guys.